Pakistan. Kunt va. Sunkida. Mauste ketain sinkan nungum banda. Tashanta. Meske sete kafsas. Sätete. Sakada Sandekams. Moisa Sandekams. Good evening. Pishoba. Good evening to you all. Lovely to be here. Lovely colors from you coming with us. Yes? Lovely to see you all lovely to be here with you. Good evening again. You respond yes. A very nice response from you. We have others here within this cabinet frame to give us energy field within this section. We can utilize this then to speak with you of spiritual matters. You see, there are times coming with you where you need to know of these things with the light of the love. The expansion of the mind shall coordinate with yours, and you will indeed be the wearers of that light. The standard bearers of the future with you shall be shown through your own essence or souls. We have others here wish to talk with you. We have had to learn with this one how to converse with you. We have learned of days and months and minutes and hours and seconds, which enable us to converse in your way to your world. We have another. Would you like to be along with you, with talking with you? Yes? Because Millie coming with you now, yes? Hello, good evening to you. It's very nice to be with you. My name is Malik, yes? I feel I know you. Your colors are very strong with us, yes? Thank you. Please answer spirit light. Good evening.
Good evening.
It's very slow talking with us. Yes? We're talking with you, very nice. We are with you, not against you. We come to talk with you, not to be silenced. Yes? Thank you very much. You're very comfortable now, yes? We think Robert may wind them up, yes? So we bring Robert.
Please.
We see Junker Dan, many out now, yes? And they're coming with you, yes? Would you like to meet Robert? Yes? It's very nice if we can get Robert to come. Shumbateste to Stikasund Bostanda. Most of us send them Robert here. Robert. Missy. We have someone called Warren too. Sit good son the Bostanda. Hello! Hello! I'm called Robert.
Hello, Robert.
Hello! Oh, you nice people. You're going to shout out your hello in a bit. Hello! It's nice and they're lovely now. They were quiet, weren't they, before Auntie Pat when they come, weren't they? It's lovely. Do you know I come with my friend Warren and he's come as well. And do you know there are two of us? And we go about in pairs, two together. And the Lady Anne takes us all through the spirit world and takes us everywhere we go. And you know we're now starting going on journeys and we know, and Auntie Pat knows, and we go on to big journeys into the valley of the spirits, and when we know all them things, then we will grow, and we go bigger then, and we know things, and we know. Do you know before we didn't know lots of words, we didn't know circumference, we didn't know that, and we didn't know thoroughfare. You say thoroughfare, don't you, as well? And we didn't know these words before, but we know now. We know. Do you want to meet Warren?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Where are you, Warren? He's here. Ooh. Hello. Who is it nice? Good evening, everybody. Do you know I'm called Warren? Yes. I've come with Robert, you know. And do you know the Lady Ancestors everywhere? See, we always go with her unless we go on our journeys, but then we don't take her with us then because she waits for us. Do you know she takes us and waves bye-bye, but we don't see her till we come back. And we go on some lovely journeys. And at first when we went, we didn't know where we were, and we used to have to come back because we got lost. But now we know mostly where we're going now, and we've been out free now. We went on 4 and we didn't know where we were, and then we went on another one, and then we didn't know where we were, and then we went on another one, and we knew where we were again. So now we've been free, and they let me and Robert go together with it, and we come back, and so we are learning. So we know where we're going, and then they take us, and we come and we're growing then, because we're making ourselves very, very knowing spiritual beings, you know, and we feel a lot better for it, because we know now in the spirit light what there are a lot of. Do you know there are lots of journeys? Do you know you've got loads of journeys? You have. You've got lots of places to go to. There isn't just places like this, you know. There's all sorts of places where you can go. And do you know you can travel on some colours? Do you know you can sit on colours on this? Do you travel? You know they take you through some wonderful places and some wonderful lands, and then they do. And you know if you're very, very good, they bring you back. If you're not far off, and somebody has to come for you. And it's very embarrassing that, because you think you failed, you know. But you've got to fail to learn, haven't you? And then you learn, you see. Anyway, I've got to go now, so Sandra said I've got to go back. So I might be able to come in a bit more, eh? All right, then, and I will do, but you're very nice now. You were very quiet before, we didn't know who were you. We know there was a lot of colour, but we didn't know many were of you. All right, I'm sure we'll speak in a bit later on. Okay then, that's all then. Shut up, can the bush stand there? Sandra coming with you now, yes? It's much better now, the colour coming frequency is very strong with us now, yes? It's very comfortable. Push it there, push and there. Within the spirit life there are many confrontations with people who come into our light from the physical, and we have to correlate with them and show them understanding and make them realize where they are and how they are not where they were before. Some people who come into the spirit light are convinced nothing is existing after this. We have to bring light to them. Sometimes we have to prop them up by those who have been known to them in this light and who have gained knowledge in the spirit. They then come commingle with them, to interchange with them. Within the spirit light, the divination says and states quite clearly that you can be colour. You become a colour frequency within that light eventually. And so as you have your colour here, so in the light you take your colour with you. It is your representation. It is your badge. It is your standard. And within that function of colour, there are those who you have touched in this light, and the light hence before this one, who will correlate with you and be with you along your everlasting pathway to whichever journey life takes you. Within the circumference of this place are many magnetic fields. You yourselves represent such things. Within your figurement you have what is termed magnetism. These are fundamentals of chrysalis with which you have to ordain yourself to allow you to be represented in this form and shape, which is choreographed on this place you call earth. Within each of your lifespans here, there is around you great visitations from those in the spirit light, both those you have known and those you have yet to know. They come and commingle with you many times and give you many inspirational judgments, some which you choose to ignore and reap the wastage of life. Can we now take you this now and ask that you have your questions with us, with the spirit light? Would you like to ask a question with the spirit light? Yes. Shandabosh comes out. Wait for a while. We have another. Vishito Kosanda. Maiste, Sisi Tokosondo. Easy that. Sure. How do? How are you? Oh, I'm alright, mate, I'm alright. Anyway, well, it's good to see so many folk here. Anybody from, is there anybody from Yorkshire? No? Oh, I'm going back. No, I like Yorkshire folk, this thing. And I come through and I talk as long as I can. Just the way I used to do. But I can't do as much as I could do because things have happened, you see, when I'm spirited. And things that are changing, and that's changed now. They know I can't hold it same because what they know that spirit like, they know their dances, you see, they know all sorts of all manner of things in all manner of ways with all manner of folk, and then they changes, and I found that and all time at been with this lad, then I'm changing with lad, you see, but I don't always come through like this, but I hold this as much as I can, you see. Just never kill it Stockport, it's not far from here, is it? I would kill this Stockport, the snake as they call it, kilt. It didn't kilt really, because I wouldn't be here, would I? Then also, anyway, when me and lad at Torres, and we all went together, so I haven't seen Torres yet, we keep looking, but we're finding out anyway more and more as we're here, and they always does their own. They always find out more and more. I start going out, Sanders telling me to shut up and sit down. So anyway, it's been great. I'll see if I can hold this so I can talk to you later on again. Alright, I'll see you later. I hope so anyway. It's been a privilege anyway. I'll see you then. Shukput and Bath. Send a coming with you, yes? We just thought that we allow after to come in with you, talking with you, yes? Okie doke, yes? Okie doke, okie doke. You understand okie doke? Push it up, boys. We're learning all the time. We're learning. First, please, yes? Kan je maar, stond bij je thuis vandaag.
The first question. Many times you've told us of cot death syndrome. Could you tell us, please, what happens to adults when they pass in the sleep state?
Peaceful existence. 2 words. Peaceful existence. Within the sleep state, yes? Consequently, basically everyone who passes to spirit passes in the sleep state. Comatose. It is the first fragmentation of that essence called death. The cessation of time here. When each and every one of you here tonight, this time, yes? You call tonight, yes? You go to your places and you're sleeping, yes? During that essence, you are as good as not here anymore. You are not aware of this place. Consequently, you are very stone dead. Until you return again tomorrow, you call tomorrow, yes? Then you are alive again. But your perception of here is not there. So you cannot be here. So you are somewhere else. You understand?
Yes.
Now then, we begin to phrase these things. Essences of death. You each purposed that way every time you go into this sleep state. You go comatose. You are not aware of this essence here. Many of you have disturbed sleep, yes? You have what you call dream states, yes? Within the essence of the thought world, there are pigmentations of other thoughts. Are there not in your place here around you many vibrations called waves, called sound waves, called television waves, called earth waves, called sea waves, all these essences of which you cannot see, but nevertheless they are there. You cannot see the spirit light, but nevertheless we are here. Within your essence of sleep state are many vibrations and many senses. Some of you have an intuitive sense which pokes its nose into that which it should not. Consequently receives a rude awakening you call nightmare. The soul is very adventurous, as you will find when you come into the spirit light. And by its very adventurousness, it will intercede to where it should not be. Have you not, some of you here, had what is beyond the dream state? Had an experience of something which was different? The soul has responded to the collective calling of the light in such cases. Consequently, you find that was not a dream, so-called. That was the experience of the light. That's difference. Difference of subconscious thought, alternating with the vibronic sensations of what you call waves. You understand?
Yes.
So death is nothing more than the transference through the waves by the guidance of the light into the spirit. No more and no less. Thank you. Voorzitter, mooiste gezien, de boyspacht, another one.
This person would like to know about the so-called realms of colour and their purpose, please.
Mooiste de Malik come with you, yes? You like Malik to answer that, yes? Malik talking with you on the colour world, yes? You know not of the colour worlds? Between the frequencies of this light and the ultra world, there are many sequences of energy fields. Many vibrations. You know of your 7 colors here, the spectrum eyes you see. But within each color frequency are many hues and shades and many distinctions of such essences. The frequencies which appear to you here are very distinct. So it is in the light of the spirit. Once you have coordinated with yourself with the energy of the light, then your frequency changes into the color world. From there you go into various essences. Some are to learn, some are to rest, some are to be aware of another light. Some call the causal world. That is the group soul world. That is the blue world. When you go and reach the blue world, you have indeed advanced into the light. For there is formulated all that which is intense. All those who are commingled with you in this life and your previous spirit life. And they could join with you again to become one light. This one is part of group soul. Will always be, has always been. Will intermediate and intercede through each particular motion which it finds itself. There are many worlds in which to be reborn. There are many lights into which you shine. But first, you integrate, as you must, with the color. To be more expensive, would take what you call all of your night to expound on the color worlds. We hope this will give you an indication as to what lies before you. Thank you. So with that, boost.
This is a question from James. He would like to know, he's asking, am I more spiritual than people think? And he also says that he follows a Christian way of life.
Hello, hello, it's Robert again. Bye. Wait, do you know you can have a lovely life? Is he called James?
Yes, he's good.
James, you are a lovely colour. And you belong where you belong because you have a lovely bright soul. And all the spirit world, no matter how you are, where you come from and what you believe, within you is the soul. And if that soul shines, then we know it shines. And you are well received into the spirit light, yes? You have indeed been learned. You have been learned of the spirit because they know they come to touch you light. I know because they show me and I can see it now. You have got somebody with you anyway, and there's a lovely lady in the spirit that comes very close to you most times. Do you know?
No.
She Somebody said no, and somebody said yes. But there's a lovely lady. Anyway, this isn't the time or place, but will you ask me a question? Do you know they've allowed me to answer this, and that showed I'm growing up, doesn't it? You know, because it does not matter where you are and what you do, it's what your thoughts are. You are your thoughts. You see? If your thoughts are good and kind, then they will always have gentleness on their mind, and that rhymes. You know, and that it doesn't matter about anything else, so long as you think right in your mind, because you are your thought. You know, when you go from this place and you come into the spirit world, then you are you. You're not this. You are what's inside you, and you cannot hide from that, and you cannot tell lies about that, because it's there for everybody to see. So whenever you do things wrong, and do you know when we talked about colours before, and we talked about colours, and you are off colours, you know, and certain colours represent misdemeanours as well. I know, because I've had a few. But do you know, and they stay with you like a badge. And Warren's coming. Wait a minute. He tried to stop me coming there to talk with you now. And Robert tried to stop me, but I'm coming anyway. Because Sandra said I could do. But you know, it's lovely when you see people, and they come from wherever they are. And if you are Christian, then that's fine. That's very, very nice anyway. There's nothing at all wrong with that. And there's nothing at all wrong with anything, whatever you think, but so long as you think nice about God and the spirit world. So it doesn't matter, and I'm very proud you asked that question, and I'm glad me and Robert could answer it for you, and I hope you are very satisfied.
Thank you.
Because you are a lovely soul, and we can see inside you. You like the colour green and all, because there's a lot of green around you.
Yeah, that's very true.
I know, because we can see it. So, we're getting clever. Chicken down, why don't you stand there? Stand coming with you, yes? We let the boys come, yes? Push up down. Another one.
Thank you.
Mushka.
This person would like to know, is creating an aura a form of mediumship?
Christian mind is just open voice in that back. It's Allah. Many times the spirit really laughed many times about people, you know, they go, Master, Shantika Sunda, Mabuza, beg it back. Please say again so they can have another laugh.
This person would like to know, is creating an aura a form of mediumship?
Poiskanda, creating an aura, yes, poista. You are the auric field. You can create what is. You cannot destroy what is. The auric field is energy. Is you. All of you have your own auric field. You have your own prismatic energy with you. You have yourselves admitted this by consequence of science, that you are lost fluid within you. Fluid hitting light sensation will give prismatic colour off. It is the reaction of that. The essence of the soul is colour. That is why we talk of the colour worlds. That is why we talk of the colour frequencies. It is this what attracts you. The gentleman we spoke to before has dominant colour of green this time with him. He may change this frequency as he changes his thoughts. The integration of colour is very important with you. Ask yourselves many times when you go with colour frequencies are not suitable to your own auric field. You feel repulsed by it, or you feel welcomed by it. These, in the very essence of your clothes you wear, leads you to tell you of your own auric field if you listen and watch. Yes, you can reveal it to yourselves. Look at the colors you have with the clothes you wear here. That will indicate to you your auric field. And does it not sometimes want to change completely? Yes? Do you not sometimes want to throw all your clothes away and change them for something else brighter? Your auric field is changing and being more compatible to that which it once is with. Yes? Have you not got homes which are in colour? Do you not feel wrong if their colour is wrong? Do you not say to yourself when you are ill at ease, we are off colour. And many instances of this radiance is purported to you by you instinctively because it is you. So you do not create your auric field. It is already there. Thank you for the question. You make Spirit very happy. Another one.
Thank you. This lady called Dawn would like to know, now her father's passed over, is he in peace and not in pain anymore?
Can you come in and send me to that? How do? How do? I thought I'd come in if I can get a chance to finish it off, I will do. Just see, now when I can tell you exactly just know how. Just know if they gets it with a brick. Church doesn't it? Yeah. Now they gets it with a wall of brick. That hurts a lot more, doesn't it? Yeah. Then now Billy, a wall of bricks fell on us. Just see, and it hurt when it hit us. And then we what called deed. Then when your mum was here and he came for to take her into spirit light, there was no pain then. We could see what where our bodies here under bricks. But we ain't getting any pain. And left that to see. It's brain what registers pain. It's brain that works in with nervous centres to see. But it's that what registers pain. Soul's not there. There's no pain in soul. Ever any pain in soul. Only sadness to see. Only sadness. For what they should or shouldn't do. For what they should or shouldn't have done. For what they does or doesn't do. Pain at soul. Physical pain, responsibility at brain, at nervous centre. So when the knees, or as they call it knees, the leaves all that here up bed. There's left that power here. And there's getting other inclinations to see. That's full of light. So how can that happen? The only thing there is sometimes it's spirit like the noses, is focus get lost. And we have to direct them through. And go through to see. Take them into we have hospitals to see it's spirit. But it's not to cure pain. It's to put things right, in colour. And as they come right, they can see soul responding to see. And not feeling done. And when feeling's done, it's like letting a balloon off the nose. It finds its own way, and it goes on its way, and it knows where it's going. And they says, I'll see the gentle soul. Good journey. So there is no pain, lad. No pain, Joe. Is it what's he called on?
Yeah.
No pain, it's spirit, lad. If the father had any here, he ain't got any now.
Right, thanks.
It's only pain he has probably in his heart because he can't get out there. And that'll come anyway. Alright?
Right, thank you.
May I
To-
ask
to
you a
play.
question, please?
Chinka da poista. First time, never asked this before.
Please.
Yes?
Before things happen, when you know things are about to happen, and suddenly you tune into the spiritual, or to Christ, or to God, and this is a guidance that you know already in your physical presence that these things is going to happen. But when they've happened again and again and again and again to you, that danger or trouble or even death, as it happened, is prevented by either your prayer or your very presence and the fact that you follow what is given to you by the spirit world. I would ask, why is this? Is this a privilege that an individual has, or is it given to many people who do not?
Given to all souls. All souls have a responsibility to respond to the spirit light. All souls do not respond to the spirit light. Within the frequency have you called life here, yes? When you came into this light, you know only love. You only know of love when you come here. All other anger, rage and temper, and incest, jealousy, greed, or the abomination of the thoughts that have been created here. Those who have not been encapsulated by such thoughts have retained within their spectrum the soul, the open door to the light, and these are the ones who respond swiftest to that which comes from that light. And they are the ones to whom we have an infinite togetherness with. And they are the ones to whom we lean on and hope that the light which essences through them shall begin to essence through others, because of how and who, what they represent. Thank you for the question.
Can I
Shanda.
change the tape, please?
Master, yes. She can both post and depose. Tumida, stand coming. Yes, another one, please.
Thank you. Two questions in one here. How does one protect oneself from evil thoughts that are being directed at us? And how do we know that the Spirit sending a message is not an element acting as an imposter instead of perhaps a loved one?
Shukada, post number Shukada, Jenva, Sutta. Malik coming with you. A very serious question. Contemplate on this. Those who would attract evil are evil. Should you not be so, you have your own thoughts to protect yourselves, for nothing you have is stronger. Remember, you are thought. You are your essence. You, by your thought, can create a protection around you far greater than any force that is prevalent in this place. Also, by so doing, you will attract the light of the Spirit around you. And that which is formulated by the light cannot be penetrated by what you term evil thoughts. They who direct to you such thoughts manifest themselves darkly to the Spirit light. And we, in our essence and truth, guard what we can the thoughts of such interpreters. We are alert always to prevent any kind of intersection by such wrongdoings. And those who are the perpetrators have it embellished upon themselves, for when their time comes into the light, they shall be read a proclamation of that which they have done wrong, and shall have to correct it by the pureness of their thought, however and whatever it takes. Throw yourselves, should you feel such an essence come round you. If you wish to pray, pray. If you wish to ask for that loved one which you feel the greatest love for to be with you, ask and it shall be given. If you ask indeed to God, the emissaries shall be swiftly around you. It is the fear of the recompense rather than the love of God that people fear. Always have an open mind to create for that self-same mind any protection which it feels necessary against anything which is against that beauty. You have nothing to fear if your thoughts are good. You are your own defense. Dismiss those evil ones and reverberate to them all that is good, and no harm shall touch you. Indeed, you may bring light to they who send darkness to yourself. Thank you. Master. Another one. Shobada Sanda.
This lady's concerned about what happens to babies in the spirit world, as her own child is there and she loves it very much.
Shobada Shaba. Children, Mashina, Movita. I do. I'm here again. I keep doing my best. I keep coming in. I'm doing the best I can. I like children to see. Anyway, them kids, they know we do think world on it's spirit like. they go and grow, you see, they grow and grow into light. Now, because they're part on they keep growing the same. They'll keep the light growing until they come growing, you see. So if they lost a child that's about 3 year old, 2 year old, 1 year old, no matter how old it were, they'll keep growing the same, at least they'll keep shining, you see. And it's come to and when they comes over, it may be, if they lost a young girl the same, they lost them 30 years ago, so they go into the spirit, then they'll see a young woman at 30 years old waiting for them, and they won't know it is. And she'll have changed to show them, see, when they come back again and just show them she's grown up, you see. Because we're talking about energy here, and they can't kill energy, you see. They can't destroy it, and it'll grow. Just as the spirit grows, spirituality grows, you see. The more they feed it, and the bigger it grows. And the more they want, the more we give them. And so it leak goes bigger, and they become a better person. So it's spirit like, you see. All things carry on. Nothing stops, you see. All duties are performed. But kids are special. Just see, we have many ways of bringing kids into spirit light, just see. And we bring them through colour. We always take kids into spirit through colour. We take them through coloured ribbons. We take them through coloured waterfalls. We have those spirit children come down to play with coloured balls, just see. Get them engrossed and bring them into light. And then we always say, just see, them are connected with thee. And as they grow up, they get used to seeing thee as well. They don't see thee as they see colour. And that colour's same in them, so they're always linked to the old time. So they're always growing, and they're always thinking about thee, and they never forget thee. And that love bond's always there, and always will be, because they're part of the same colour, they're part of the same essence, and they're part of the same soul. So rest assured, my love, it's right. Chunka da. Thank you. Bobby da. Nasi da. Sada.
This person would like to know, please, could you give us your explanation of the soul and the spirit and the difference, if any, please?
Something combined. Words different here. Soul, spirit. Spirit, soul. Soul is intensified by essence of light. Spirit is part of the essence of the soul. Integrated part. Some call it that, some call it other places. Some call spirit world heaven. It's still spirit world. Some call it nirvana. It's still spirit world. Different terminology, different phraseology. Same essence, same light, same God, same love. The essence of the soul and the spirit within are coordinated, one and the same. This indeed, as we live here, can be termed spirit world. For you are all souls in the spirit world, encapsulated by the fragmentation called body matter. But within the spirit world, the souls are the essence of the light. So you have the integration of the two. You can penetrate that soul within the spirit light. That spirit is, the soul is, the essences are almost identical. Shamba Pesta, Pain of Shindikis,
Malik coming with you. Malik talking of the soul, yes? We have within the great structures of the spirit light, great halls of learning, and great teachers within those halls. They who teach in the halls of the learning go to the higher souls to gain the knowledge of the light. You have had in this place, as in many places, great soul beings, great what you term God-men, who have now in the hierarchy of the spirit light, to whom the teachers go to gain of great knowledge. They are the light of the outer perimeter of the world of the spirit. So your soul is you. Your spirit is your personality. The integration of the two sometimes becomes split, but nevertheless they are commingled together and united by the colour frequency. Thank you. Master. Another one.
Thank you.
Hmm.
This person would like you to explain, please, the difference between somebody who is a schizophrenic and somebody who is clairvoyant or clairaudient.
Sure, kita maista. Very good question this. Yes, watch the that pomada. Meshitisita. Perhaps the understanding is this way. You have with this schizophrenic, yes, the open doorway of the soul, Shiva, that is integrated. We talked earlier. You see how sentences and words and phraseologies intermingle and intertwine. You have waves. You have subconscious waves. You have thought waves. You have wireless waves and radio waves. All these integrate to make an essence of cacophonies of sounds and light and visions. Within, as you call schizophrenic, they have within their soul structure an opening, a fissure within the color frequencies which is theirs. And through and by this fissure, there are at interceding intervals visions going to them of which others are not aware. And because of these visions being a mental attitude to the personality, they can observe them and become part of them, as a dream state is. Many of you can be termed schizophrenic by your dreams you have. Have we not discussed nightmares? These people's unfortunate souls are having, if you wish, live nightmares because of the fissure, because of the opening, because of their awareness of the perceptivity of what is around them. You yourselves know of the God force, know of the Spirit essence, know of the healing balm, know of the power of prayer. Hence you know the power of thought. Yet very few of you can see it. Should you see the integration as they do, you indeed would be termed mad. For you cannot absorb it within the confrontation of your conscious state whilst you are here in this essence. We in the Spirit light do all we can to coordinate and unify the healing balm to these peoples. Unfortunately, we are not always successful. Not all schizophrenics are incurable. Some have had that fissure closed by one means or another. But some, unfortunately, have to be recompensed when they return once more into the light of the Spirit. To go to your other things, your clairvoyance has many degrees and intensity also. That can be observed by the integration of a sensing rather than a seeing. It is easy sometimes for those who perpetrate this to observe and say see instead of sense. They feel they see. They feel the essence so strong. But they do not see. They sense and they feel. But they do not always see. For should they see some events, they would not have the aptitude to control the thought motions which would enable them to describe such things. It is so. Thank you. Mashita. Send a come with you. Send another one.
This person would like to know
Moisla.
their mother's passed over into spirit,
Yeah.
and would she have met her family who's already in the spirit world, and will she be in peace, please?
Taista kaishama voista taita. Many things happen in the spirit light to people who come into a light. You may find you have yes, we can answer this one this way. You may find within the spirit light you have many surprises to come to you. For you will be revealed to you once you have not got these.
and your parents and so on and so forth will also be revealed to you once you have not got this. You may have been surprised, for there will be many passageways in the spirit light. There may be of yourselves many relatives who have made great inroads into the spirit world. Great pathways have been born to you, for you, preparations to integrate with you as you come into that light. Maybe you're part of a group soul with what you term family, and they await you in the blue world. Maybe you are the missing piece which will send them on their way. In all things, peace and love is the essence of the light. So the uniformity of such things is the main purpose of life itself. Life is eternal. To contemplate that word is the vastness of itself beyond the comprehension, as it is beyond our comprehension, the spirit light. The responsibility of this light is our concern. Beyond this are many spirit worlds and many other, indeed, physical worlds. So we have only the basic comprehensiveness of light itself and of eternity itself. So within your spectrum of your family, there may be great higher ones in the hierarchy of the light, or there may be those whose duties it is to perform the way we do and integrate with the thought force of the physical to the benefit of yourself and all you come in contact with. So your family may be anything in the light. The joy is you shall find out when you come to them, for they will wait you. Thank you. Two more.
Thank you. That's correct.
Yes?
Yes, that's right. Thank you.
Thank you.
There's a Mr. D. Stott here asking a question. It's a personal question. He would like to know if his mother and father are happy in the spirit world. Thank you.
Of course, if they were loved ones here, that love does not cease. That love is building. If they were joined together here, they must have been joined together before they came here. Knowing full well they will be integrated in the same bond of love. Just as when you go into the spirit light, yet again you are integrated into that same bond of love. We have within the light bonds of instinctive awareness, if you wish. It is not that, but it is the only way you can describe this. Here in this place you have a kinship. You say yourselves, we learn this. Blood is thicker than water. Meaning a family is most important. Some families have not this essence. Not all families are contribution to one another. Some are here and disperse very quickly to be integrated elsewhere with others, and know and not have value a family as you interpret it. But those who loved and have loved and will love are together for eternity, and nothing can change that. We spoke to you earlier of the mercury, of how each ball of mercury joins together to make and mold into one object. This is love. This is eternal love, and nothing and no one can change that. So should your parents here have been loved and loved, then they are indeed united together in that light, for it is called love. Thank you. We now have one more, yes?
Thank you. It's the last question. It's another personal question. This person would like to know, it's a question about the children. One's called Joseph and one's called Jeanette, and they would like to know what pathway should they take. Should they go to a certain area in this country or to another area? Could you give them some advice, please, on their feelings on that?
Shikda. Boydada. Bishikda. Boyke batinte basinda. Shibada sinda kusanda. Sanda maista kusanta shindi. Boyde sada. Malik coming with you, yeah? Where he said this. When you came into this light, the preparation to come into this light was known to you. That which is within you is aware of that. That shall come in its own way. No one or nothing can stop that. Should the display be to go to left, and you go to left, maybe the indicativeness of your life itself was to go to the right. Consequently, you will go eventually to the right, but you will have wasted time, wasted life, unifying with that which will take you there eventually. The whole purpose of this reinvestment, if you wish, here, with this style of life here, if you wish, is to interpenetrate with it, to commingle with it and to be aware, and to unite your soul with the light whilst you are here. So what we tell you is this: unify with the soul, unify with your prayers to God, open your intuitive channels, and follow the indication arrows that the Spirit light shall give you. Hear of no other man's sounds to you. Behave as you would behave, via the light of the Spirit, via the light of your light, and via the light of your prayers. In God's hands is your life. Treasure it well. Pushta, thank you.
Thank you.
Santa comes. We have now feeling. We have answered your questions. Your light begins to fade. The energy fields begin to pull away, and we must return to the light. We thank you for your kind attention. We thank you for the love you have sent. We bless you for being in touch with the God Force. And to each and every one, we send a blessing of light. Until we meet again, rest within that light. Thank you. Chupaustainda sunkisanda. Now return this one to you. Buddha. Yes, all right. Yes. Another one. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Can you put the lights on, please, Bill?